Today we adopted in the College a reflection paper on the future of defence of the European Union, and we also decided to launch the European Defence Fund, which will support more efficient defence spending by our member states. I want to be clear on one thing. Even in the most ambitious scenario we present in the reflection paper, we are not suggesting in any way to substitute, duplicate or compete with NATO.
So how could this move affect the budgets of member countries? Jack Parrock's in Brussels for more on this.
With the EU's strongest military force, the UK leaving the bloc after Brexit, and with doubts over the United States' commitment to security in Europe growing, the European Union is proposing to take on a much bigger role itself in defence matters. Brussels has set out a plan to use $563 million worth of EU budget money by 2020 per year for research and up to $1.1 billion per year in cooperation funding in the same period. The proposal also includes the public-private sector in research projects, where any project or plan would need to involve at least three private firms and 2 member states if they want EU budget funding. The proposal insists there's a strong economic argument for this kind of cooperation, saying that 30% of annual defence expenditures could be saved in EU nations if they pooled their resources. European Commission officials have been at pains to insist that they're not trying to set up an EU army, and while defence cooperation is something favoured by Germany and France, there's still a lot of scepticism around the EU. Brussels is keen to stress that this defence integration is also not supposed to compete with the NATO military alliance, but politicians in Europe are wary of Donald Trump's unwillingness to commit to the NATO principle known as Article 5, which says that when one country is attacked, all others come to its defence. NATO has really been the groundstone relied upon by Eastern European countries who fear Russian aggression.